if I am going through stressful times, especially at work, I experienced it when I had my exams as well. I was diagnosed with androgenetic alopecia, and I find that when I am stressed out, my hair does seem to thin a lot.
That's the triggers.
That does seem to be a massive trigger for me, and it is really upsetting because I'm a young girl.
Hi Charlotte.
Hi.
Have you enjoyed today? Has it been a good day?
Yeah, honestly, I've absolutely loved it. It's been amazing from the start to finish, and just meeting everyone and hearing their story. It's just been great.
It's just been such a fun day, hasn't it? As I said, it's just literally exceeded every expectation I had on this campaign, and I just think it's so fabulous talking to so many fabulous women, seeing everybody just bonding together as well, and chatting and laughing together. And I've never seen such a group of women that just look so natural together and have just got on so well. Yeah, just watching all these incredible women coming together to talk about their stories and their hair journeys. I'm just so privileged and so honoured to have such fabulous women being a part of this. It's just great. I feel a bit overwhelmed by today. It's just gone so lovely, really has. So obviously for yourself, I mean, I've known you for quite some time now. I think when you first came to me, you were still in university.
Yeah.
And you came to me first when I just had an office. I wasn't really doing a lot of hair. I was more working on hair supply, because obviously we're not just a salon, we're a hair supply company, and we supply to a lot of salons, and we have the website. But you came to me with your mum, and I think it was more your mum that had the first inquiry, because she suffers with hair issues, hair problems herself, doesn't she?
Yeah. So my mum just got relatively thin hair, so she's wore extensions for a long time, and obviously she'd looked into you, she'd heard about you, I had as well. So we just thought, you know what, let's go and book an appointment with Dianne. And here we are now, over 10 years on.
10 years on, that's crazy, isn't it? That's fabulous. So, I mean, yeah, you were such a young girl. So you are 29 now, did you?
Yeah, 30 in August.
30 in August, oh my God. But for a 29-year-old girl, I listen to you tell me about what's going on in work all the time, and I just think, for a 29-year-old girl, you have got such a huge responsibility with your work, with your career. It's a lot for a 29-year-old. Tell us a little bit about what you do and your career and your sort of day-to-day life with work.
Yeah, so I'm a business manager for a residential childcare company. So we've got homes where we look after young people who are in care for various reasons. Yeah. So a lot of them have experienced like abuse, neglect and severe trauma. So our role is obviously to just provide them the best care that they can have and the best opportunity in life. Yeah,
and it's stressful, isn't it? There's a lot of pressure that comes with your work, and I just think, oh my God, as I said, for such a young girl, it's a lot. It is a lot for you. And how do you feel like? I mean, we'll go back to sort of your hair journey from the beginning, but as far as your work and your life being stressful with work, how do you think that affects your hair, your confidence, and just how you feel in general? How you kind of need those confidence boosts, don't you, for what you do?
Yeah. Well, to be honest, I find that if I am going through stressful times, especially at work, I experienced it when I had my exams as well. I was diagnosed with androgenetic alopecia, and I find that when I am stressed out, my hair does seem to thin a lot.
That's the triggers.
That does seem to be a massive trigger for me, and it is really upsetting because I'm a young girl and I'm experiencing that, and image is everything. But
yeah, it is hard. It is difficult. So, what about when you first came to me? How did you feel about your hair before you had hair extensions? I know it's hard, isn't it? Because you do, it's something that you don't really talk about, and I'm really, really, honoured that you have come and that you can, and that you will talk about it. Yeah. But I know it's a big thing. It's emotional.
I know. I mean, this is something that I never really talk about to anyone because I'm a bit like, I just feel uncomfortable. I feel uncomfortable about the situation.
You're a private person as
exactly,
well,
and it's not really something that you kind of speak openly about with
No.
people. But I mean, since I can remember, when I was a child, I used to have a very short bob and fringe, a bit like a mushroom hair when I look back at pictures. And my hair just never seemed to grow.
No.
It was really, really thin. So when I was in like high school, maybe like year 7, I just used to tie my hair back all the time because I just didn't want it down, because obviously it wasn't like anyone else's.
No.
So I remember begging my mum to get extensions. And she was very against the idea, but obviously she knew how much it would mean to me and how much it would improve my confidence.
Did it really get you down?
Yeah,
did it get
definitely.
you down? Your hair?
I would hate pictures. I just hated it. I just felt so. I just had no confidence at all, and I think that the extensions that I did have were awful quality. They were cheap. I think because I've got blonde hair as well. They looked even more false, if you like.
I think at that young age as well, probably mum's going, well, okay, Charlotte, if you're going to have hair extensions, we don't know if this is just going to be a little whim, little thing that you'll try once, so I'm not going to spend a fortune and give you quality extensions, so let's just try the cheap stuff first, just to see how you feel.
Exactly.
And how did that make you feel?
Well, to be honest, I did generally feel a lot better because it eliminated the fact that my hair was so short and thin, but then I was very conscious about the quality then, because I just didn't want that label of, like fake.
Yeah.
And especially back then, extensions weren't really deemed as appropriate or acceptable, especially not for someone at my age then.
I think as well, hair extensions have took a little bit of a bad rap over the years because, and I keep saying it, that people who don't know anything about hair extensions only know what they see. Yeah. And they only see what's obvious. And if it's obvious, it's a bad job. And the reason why it's a bad job is because it's poor quality, and because the applications have been poor, and because they haven't been blended in, and they're just, the bad ones are obvious, and people go, oh my God, extensions, they're awful. Yeah. But looking at you and looking at the clients that we've had today, no one in a million years would go, oh, look at those extensions. They'd go, oh my God, you've got the most fabulous hair. You look incredible. No one would see that. So it took a bad rap because there were so many poor quality hair extensions out there. Yeah. And that's what people were talking about. And there was also so many people that were fitting hair extensions that weren't really qualified or hadn't been trained properly, that were ruining people's hair.
Well, I actually experienced that as well. I went somewhere, this must have been, it was obviously before I come to you, so it must have been, I'd say 12 years ago, and I had extensions fitted because I did move on to sewing extensions, and all my hair was just really, really thinned out around where obviously my extensions are applied, and that took a while too, obviously with my hair struggles anyway, to try and get my hair back to normal again.
But then you then thought, well, maybe there's still something out there, and you just kept searching. It didn't put you off.
No, it didn't, because I knew how much it meant to me having hair.
And so you just tried to seek better quality, and somebody that was more trained, and something else. And so how did you end up coming to me? And was it just you'd heard about? Was it just people you knew, or?
God, it was such a long time ago, but what I do remember is I used to just look into absolutely everything. I remember spending a lot of time looking into it. I remember your old website, and it talked about that you did the lady from the Titanic, and that stuck with me. So I've obviously had a conversation with my mum, and then I read reviews about you as well, so then we obviously booked an appointment and went from there.
Oh, so fabulous. And 10 years later,
I know.
It's incredible, isn't it?
I know.
And I've loved, and I can't believe that, you've been coming to me since you were in, your whole journey of going through university and watching your career and everything. And when you first met me, I had my son with me. My son was like 3.
3, yeah.
He's now 16. So yeah, I've known you a long time. And it's great to see your journey, and looking at your hair now, I mean, oh my God, it looks so unreal.
I know.
I mean, how, now that you've got quality hair, and obviously you've been having quality hair for a long time, but how's that made you feel, in your day-to-day life and in your career, in what you do, and your confidence levels? I mean, how has it changed
I just think that, you know, hair is such a massive part of a person, especially for us women as well. And no matter what, even if I don't have any makeup on, I think hair is everything for me. So as long as I've got my hair looking nice, then I just feel confident generally, and it has helped me massively.
Yeah. And you said that you've had hair that's affected your own natural hair in the past from poor quality and poor applications. Since you've been having your extensions from my company, and you know, we've been fitting it for you, have you noticed any problems with your own hair at all?
Absolutely not. I mean, I've had sewing in extensions from you for over 10 years, and there's absolutely no thinning or any effect by the hair whatsoever where the extensions have been, which is amazing.
Yeah, I think it is. It's just, I always say it is about maintenance, but it's not just about the maintenance that I do for you. It would be about you following your maintenance as well and looking after it, because there's no point in me saying to a person, okay, I'm going to give you these fabulous extensions, and then I'm going to tell you how to look after it. I'm going to have you come back every 4 to 6 weeks or whatever it is, give you all the instructions on how to look after it. I can do my part, but you also have to do your part.
Definitely.
And you've got to follow those care instructions and you've got to make sure that you do use the right aftercare, come for your maintenance often, you know, don't go too long in between your maintenance. You know, those things are important too. And if you follow all those correct maintenance instructions, then you're not going to have any problems with your hair.
Absolutely not. Well, you know how long my extensions last me. They last, I think the ones that I'm wearing now are 2 years old.
2 years.
And that's me wearing them every single day.
And your hair is like,
which is crazy.
The blondest of the blondest.
I know.
And you're still getting 2 years out of your hair, which is actually incredible, isn't it?
I know.
It really is incredible. But you've let me do something different this time as well, because you are so nervous with your hair. Every time you get your hair from me, you go, oh, just tiniest bit of blending, tiniest bit of blending.
Cut any off.
Don't cut any off, don't do this, don't do that. And I do what you want me to do. And I've been saying to you for years and years, let me just do what I want to do with your hair, because I know it can look so much better, and you've been so nervous to do it. And on this shoot, I've said to you, right, okay, it's coming to the end of the life of your hair, your extensions that you've got. You've had it for 2 years. This is the hair that you've got in now, which looks so unbelievably incredible. It's 2 years old, okay? So what I've said to you is, let's use the hair that you've got, but I will add a little bit more hair in to just fill in the sides, which you would never let me do before. So I put a few nanos around the sides as well. I said, and then let me put like a lot more layers in your hair. And then you're getting new hair in a few weeks anyway. So with this hair, you've finally agreed to let me do it for you. And even knowing you were getting new hair in about 2 weeks, you were still nervous to let me do it.
I shut my eyes, didn't I?
You didn't want me to do it. How do you feel now that you've actually let me loose on your hair to do what I wanted to do for you? How do you feel?
Honestly, as much as it kills me to say, because I've been so adamant for so long, I actually love it.
Yeah.
It just frames my face a lot more. When I curl it, it just sits so much better, and I do like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you converted now?
I think so. Yeah.
Looks,
I absolutely, honestly, I love it.
It really does look incredible. What does your mum think about your hair? You know, because obviously it was hair that came to me first, and obviously she's going through her own hair journeys. I mean, what did she think about you even coming here and doing this? And
she just said it's
look?
Such a good opportunity that I need to come in. Obviously, she knows how much my hair means to me and how it's affected my confidence in the past. She's been through it all, me crying, all that, like when I was younger. So I think that she was super excited, and I seen her yesterday for the first time, and she just said, your hair looks insane. So yeah,
and it does.
She's already been texting me saying, send me pictures.
Oh, fabulous. So if you could say anything to women your age who are struggling with their hair like you were, and they were worried about, damage to the hair, would extensions be okay for the hair, should they do it, and women who are really struggling with their confidence. I mean, this is the biggest thing. It's not always just about how your hair looks. It is about that confidence. And if you were able to talk to these women that were struggling with confidence, what would you say to them about having hair?
I want to say that you're not the only one feeling like that. I felt like that. All the women that have been here today have felt like that. There's a lot of people who've experienced that, and it's kind of something that people don't talk about. And I think, you know, everyone should have the opportunity to feel the best that they can. Hair is everything, so why not invest in yourself to feel the best version of yourself?
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Well, I can't thank you enough. And I know that you've been so nervous to do this as well. No. You've been so nervous and you were really reluctant to do this. And I think we've all had a fabulous day, and I think you have enjoyed it. And I'm really, really grateful for you to come here today and to really seriously come out your comfort zone. And just to talk about this is a massive thing for you, so I'm really, really grateful for you to do it. So thank you so much, Charlotte.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you. Oh, amazing.